Okay, just before we fly into the next topic, I do want to discuss what's the brother's name, man? The football. Oh, you that have been.
Oh yes, that you sent me.
Cole Palmer.
Yes.
So Cole Palmer, folks, went back to St. Kitts. His grandfather's Kittitian, as we know, and as a Kittitian man, he dated outside his race, which is no surprise, but which is it's no surprise.
Yeah.
His child then dated an indigenous woman who then had Cole. So the facts are, he is as much Kittitian as far as his that is part of his roots. And this is the debate.
It's not a debate though.
We know it's not.
Okay.
We know it's not. But this is where it comes. This is where it goes now. Is this how the Black British Caribbean community's future looks?
Yes.
Break it down.
Yes.
I believe right now, most the guys I know, I'm going to say 80%, and I said that in the chat. 80% of brothers who are of Caribbean heritage in the UK, their grandchildren will look like that.
Yeah, come on.
Their grandchildren, and you know why? Because it's not important to them.
No. That's the thing. It's about the feeling. It's about right now. It's not about the future outside of procreation. I've got a child. I don't know.
Yeah.
That child's going to have another child. I don't know. I'm going to be a great granddad.
Exactly.
But the great grandchild has no phenotypical resemblance to you as the great grandfather
at all. And it's not even great. That's just grandfather.
Grandfather, yeah.
Not even great. And think about it. It's almost certain people. Yeah, it's just a fact, folks. It's almost certain that a man like Cole is not going to put the gene pool back together, which he could,
He could. There is an opportunity.
If he loves Kittitians that much, why not date a Kittitian sister?
Maybe a light-skinned sister.
But even though, as long as it's a Kittitian sister,
yes,
you know what I mean? And then have a child. But what happens is, and this is what me and Noble have been saying from time. Man's look and identify, and women and stuff, and they know, I only need one.
Yeah.
Be with him.
Yes.
He'll give me that gene pool.
Exactly.
And then that's what happens. So when you see my man running up and down the pitch, you know that them genes don't come straight from the Kittitians.
Straight siblings.
You see what I mean? It's the same like that with fighting. It's the same like that with cricket and all these things. A lot of other communities understand that there are certain things a lot of people don't want to hear it.
And again, it's more acceptable.
Yeah.
20, 30 years ago, it was not acceptable for the blending of quote unquote races and ethnicities. That you was an outcast as a white woman, white man.
Yeah.
You had a sister or a brother.
Yeah.
You was a scourge to your community, and then you was then adopted based upon us being loving people.
Yeah.
Oh, she there with, my man, yeah, man. Okay, come to the blues and da-da-da-da-da. And she's kind of like on the outskirts still, but still accepted as, a honorary sister kind of thing.
Yeah.
Nowadays, it's cool. It's trendy. The people them are going to Matalan and getting the bronzer. They don't wanna look how them look. Becky, you see Marlon over there, sir?
Do you think?
Do your thing, bro.
Do you think?
So we can get that little glow on.
That melanin.
Come on.
That melanin's worth its weight in what?
Gold.
There you go. And I'm saying this is the thing, like a lot of people are trying to make the narrative that it's some sort of hate. But I'm saying the future of the Caribbeans, in the UK look bleak.
Very bleak.
Because most, man, that's how their grandchildren's gonna look.
Yeah.
And this is what happens, folks, when you don't put the importance of culture in your home.
Yes.
You see, when that importance of culture ain't in your home, what do you expect?
The process of thought, and not just the thought, the action.
Yeah.
Because a whole heap of people taught the thing.
Yeah.
And then you go to their house, and Rebecca's there.
Facts.
Like, hold up, you got dreads. You're talking all these highly Selassie and da. And everything is patwell coming out your mouth. You're not even using no English. And then I come to your house, and then I see just chocolatey-headed children running around the place. Like, what part of the game's that? So
I've seen it. I've seen man talk the most. Like, I remember I went to this. I had an opportunity one time to do some work. And when I got presented with this opportunity, I was in like a waiting room, and there was a couple of brothers in this waiting room, and man just got talking, and the brother was talking bare pro-black stuff, Noble, like bare, like, yeah, man. And I'm saying, this brother's. Anyway, when we left the setting, it was an indigenous woman that was picking him up.
Of course.
So I was like, wow.
Waiting for the ride.
Yeah, man. I'm like, wow, this is crazy. I'm like, wow, this is crazy, man.
Not factor, man. That's not factor. But, look, monkey see, monkey do. And as I said at the start, it's very personal. very individual, and that, in my opinion, that mindset is very short term and self.
Yeah, facts.
Because it's about, without going in just sounding like a broken record, we know what time it is.
Real talk.
Yeah, we know what time it is. Now, if you've got intestinal fortitude, you got love for self and want to see self, what you do is you find that reflection.
Yeah.
Now, when you've got all those things that are going on internally and this and that, and then the lower chakra comes into place, and all you're doing is looking at social media and this, you're gonna see these girls then put on the little bronzer, go to Tenerife, yeah, top up and thing, plump up them lips and all that, slap on the curry powder or whatever, you know what I mean? That is the shortcut. It's easier, man. I don't want a strong sister to challenge me.
At all.
Huh? And don't get it twisted. They will get challenged. Different kind of challenge a sister brings forth in a relationship.
That's the facts. And it can be, what I've come to find out as well is that a lot of relationships in the Caribbean community are failing because man and woman have refused to let go of the toxicity. So let me break it down to you. I don't know how other people feel about this, but let's say a woman gets angry with her man, the average woman who comes from the diaspora within the UK. She gets angry at her man. She starts talking hate into the man. Like, because of the anger, she starts saying things that are hurtful. And when they calm down, he remembers those things. And then it works the other way as well. The man gets angry, and these could be things that they've seen as children. These could be things that they have seen throughout a lot of the entertainment that we consume.
Yes.
But that is something we need to work on, man. As a community, we need to work on not speaking down on each other, because that's presented a lot of problems. So let me give you an example. Like, a lot of these boys who have gone off the rails, within Brom and the wider UK that I've come across, it's always some sort of failure elsewhere. Mm-hmm. You see what I mean? Where, like, growing up, he might have believed that he could have never been nothing more than he was.
Yes.
And because it's like, if you tell a person that they're ugly enough, they start to believe it.
Of course.
Yeah, man. They'll start to believe it, yeah.
And subconsciously. And
Exactly.
then they start to... Okay, here's another one. So if you grow, you plant a seed and you put a box around it, it's only going to grow to the size of that box.
Yeah, that's a fact. Yeah.
There was an experiment where they put mosquitoes into a tube, left it there for a certain amount of time, then removed the tube, and then the mosquitoes just carried on. So
Chat's active,
Yeah.
Can you see the chat?
Yeah.
Sorry, Pete, I can't see the chat on this particular screen, but I can see you, man, are active. So, facts. Now, Cole Palmer, what box? He ticks the box that says white, Aisha. He
I was
ticks
just
the box.
about to ask.
Yeah. No, Cole Palmer's white.
Yeah, he's white.
He's white.
He's white.
Putting this Catitian flag on his boots.
That's his heritage.
Yes.
He's referring to.
But what we don't, and I think I am speaking for all of us when I say this, what we don't like about the situation is, we as actual direct descendants of these people, we actually look like them. So if we land and we don't open our mouth, and obviously you take away certain elements of certain things, we
blend in.
We can't tell the difference.
Yes, not at all.
However, we are called things like English, foreigner. We disrespected to the highest level. It wasn't the same, but when my man landed, it's like, yo,
The next coming of Christ.
It's like they're saying, yo, thank you for promoting us and all that. And I'm like, there's no hope. He's standing up there. You've gone back to St. Kitts with this white man, like he's the second coming of Christ.
Yeah, it's
but you can't even see it.
Yeah, no, this is...
And then what does his wife look like? I mean, I don't expect his wife to look any different, but the only thing missing is seven dwarfs.
Yeah.
That's it, man. So Cole Palmer is supposed to tick white, but this is what the Caribbeans like. I hate to say it, we're very them over there are very white driven.
White is right.
White, man, I say it time after time when I'm at yards. Out of the many times I've been, I'm going through as a man who's coming home. 100% of this blood is straight from the island. 100%. I've come through and they stopped me. And these brothers who was coming for the first time with guitars and all that, they got to breeze right through. And you know why that is? Because the same reason why that white Jesus is on that wall in all these Caribbean households. You can't Even mine had it up for
Yeah. Come on. I don't
man.
know a person whose grandmother didn't have
that white G and that horseshoe and whatever that represents.
Yeah, it's brainwashing. Unfortunately, it's and someone until that cycle can be broken in the mind, that shackle can be broken in the mind. It's passed on and passed on and passed on. So the youths then regurgitate it. Oh, well, my mum says it, my dad says. The only people that can help Jamaica, the only people that can help Grenada, Antigua, Montserrat, St. Kitts, the white. We can't help ourselves. We need the white man to help. Yeah. And I'm telling you, that is totally incorrect. And there's a lot of brothers and a lot of sisters who are going back and they're making moves. Unfortunately, the Caribbeans, them, the West Indian brethren and sisters are looking and saying, "I'm firing. I want to do you."
Facts.
They might big up. They might show off.
Yeah.
I'm trying to build, man. I want to employ you. What you talking about?
Facts. We're trying to bring the bread back. Joke thing, man. So yeah, that Cole Palmer thing for me, certain men don't see. That's the future for a lot of men.
There's not too many people I know whose family is still intact from when we grew up together. I can probably have them on one hand and name far and the people who I'd never think warring, literally warring.
Yeah.
How did all this happen? And you know generally what it's always done. It's
money.
Like, yeah, man.
When death happens.
Yeah, that vibe.
You know what I said on Unfiltered yesterday?
Yes.
The life insurance.
Yes, come on.
Because what's happening, Noble, is people don't have wills.
No. Come on.
People don't have life insurances. So, and when you really check it, a lot of these people, they're arguing over like the most minute amounts.
Minuscule money.
Like, we call it dead left.
Yeah.
And for me, it's like, there's no organization. So that's why you've got that. Because even me as a man now, I know if something happens, there needs to be a clear plan.
Concise.
Of, this is what Mark wanted.
Yeah.
This is what Mark had. And this is what Mark is giving to this person and that person and whatever. Yes. But a lot of men are just living
day by day
to day, without even no thought of tomorrow at all. And then what happens is, like I said on the thing, there's brothers go from before that, I'm telling man straight. Before that, just put me in the garden, man.
Yeah.
Like don't ever don't ever. But the thing is, like, I come from the elders. Like, you see my nan and granddad. Yeah, my granddad's passed now, but their funeral was paid for in the 90s.
Come on, way back.
In the 90s, like my granddad, like when my granddad died, all we needed to do is buy a suit. Like literally, it was everything was paid. I got money.
Responsible.
They phoned me and said, "Yo, my man said this is getting shared amongst the grandchildren." That's what happened. There was but that kind of man, I hate to say it, isn't about anymore.
No.
It's few and far between. It's horrible, man.
It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Yeah. To come from that, your granddad was upright. Let's use Masonic terminology. Yeah, your father was upright, fully abled. Was able to procreate, create life, and be a successful citizen. Versus now, the only uprightness that's around is if you try and stand up straight. Man's not even standing straight, never mind being upright. They're in a hobble, they're in a crawling. The mindset and the culture is at a crawl snail's pace. It's courting. I don't even hear people talking about courting and talking to their children. This is the flex. You're dating now, so you stop courting. Okay, yeah. I still haven't met these basic things. Like, hold up, you meet someone, you talk to them on the phone. Let's go to the pitch. Yeah. I don't even know what. I perish to think of how. Well, I can understand what the flex is now. They go on the social media, they jump into I'm hearing they're sending porn, in essence, pornographic material to each other, and then say let's, and then a link, and then that's it. No kind of conversation. It's all lower gutter business. Who said that was acceptable? Who, as a 16-year-old? Even pre-16-year-old, how is you as the father, the mother, saying, "Give me your phone. Let me see these texts and stuff." Oh no, it's my phone. Until you turn 18, you have a certain level.
Facts.
A certain level of privacy. It's a dangerous world now. I don't want you pregnant. I don't use that by I want to show that once you're 18, with what I've built, you then build the house on top of that. If you want to mash down the house and do what other people are doing, that's on you. That's all on you. That's got nothing to do with me. You know what I mean? I've done my best, but until that point, these are the rules, and parents are bridging.
But the government helped stop that. Two things why we don't have active families and parents. The government wanted to stop that as well because they know. You see, when there's a family, unit, people, whether you're successful or you're struggling, you're doing it together.
Exactly.
You see what I mean? What's happening now? The government wanted to cut that out. I remember girls back in the day talking about getting flats and all of that. They did that.
Yes.
And then the second thing was the bitter baby mother / bitter baby father. That's killed a lot of the.
It did. And infrastructure now amplified by boob.
Yes. Oh my days. It's crazy. The content's crazy out there right now. There's so much low vibrational content.
Very much so.
Yeah.
Very much.
A lot of it. Like, this man done me this. That girl done me that.
The T.
Yeah.
The T.
T pages.
Yeah. Man.
T pages, pop the balloon.
Yeah.
Man's only going to see the damage these things did in 10 years.
Yes.
Even though we see it now.
Yeah.
But in 10 years, we'll see. When I was watching this guy and he was talking about grandfathers now. Like, what does a grandfather look like?
And look,
Do you know what I mean?
What does a grandfather look like these days? That's the question.
See what I'm trying to say? A lot of men ain't going to have no grandfather. People, I hope you enjoyed that clip. If you did, please like, share, and subscribe. And if you want to watch the stream in full, consider becoming a Patreon or joining our YouTube members. And don't forget to hit the like button, folks. And we'll see you in the next one.